or to say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Klaus is ready to do more map tactics, and today we're going to talk about Murovanka. So let's get into the tactics. Okay, so let's talk about Murovanka. Klaus, try and keep it simple. This map's pretty complicated. There's lots of places you can go, but let's break it down to three main areas. And the first place on this map you can go is middle. This is where you go at the beginning of game if you want to go back to garage right away. It's very difficult on this map in middle. This whole area here, even though there's lots of buildings, some of them can be broken, some cannot. You go in middle here at the beginning, and you can get shot by everybody on all angles, from people on hill, from people in forest. So middle is very difficult in the beginning. Unless you have very good situational awareness, you know where all the angles are and which building to hide behind and exactly what to do. So this whole area is Valley of Death at beginning, okay? So two main places people go is the 1, 2, 3 line, and there's two hills, 1 and 2, and separated by this low area. And there's lots of fighting in this area. Now, from the red side, you can go here and be on the left side of these hills. So you have cover from everyone on the rest of the map and come around and fight enemies on this corner. From green side, you can come around on left, would be right side of your hill, and fight these enemies. If you're in fast tank with or tank with very good gun depression, don't be afraid to go on top of these hills and poke down and shoot enemies. There's lots of fighting right around here. Okay? So it's a fight on the 1, 2, 3 line with these hills that complicate things. And one thing about this map, and especially on this side, is if you drive up here and you poke around this corner and you see 8 enemies, and there's only 2 of you here, this map you can fall back all along these undulations on hill. You can fall back, you can go all the way around. There's lots of terrain here. You cannot see it on map. It's same on this side. If you come around here, you poke around and you see, oh, there's 3 of us and 7 of them down here. You can fall back all the way to this corner here, come around, and be able to shoot them if they push forward. So do not be afraid to retreat gracefully on this side. If you get positions on top of hills here, you can shoot across all the way into the edge of forest, right to the edge of forest, not in, but right to the edge. Or if you're on top of hill here and your team loses other side, we talk about other side in a minute, but let's say enemy team makes it all the way down here, from these hills, you can shoot all the way down and protect your cap. Same on this side, from these hills, you can shoot all the way across here and protect your cap. So this side's very important, the west side, 1, 2, 3 line, very important to win that side. Other side is the magic forest. Used to be just flat forest, but now there's terrain, there's hills in the forest and undulations. And what happens here is usually is one big clusterfuck fight right in here in forest. And this is isolated fight because you're from red side, you come in here, you go in forest, green side, you go in forest. Once you're in this forest fighting, nobody can really support you. From these hills, there's a ridge line here. So the whole fight in forest, you're on your own. Okay? Now, you fight in forest, and if your team wins, if you just keep going, let's say you spawn on red side, you come in here, you win forest, you'd have your big cluster fight here and you win, and then you keep going to the cap. As soon as you go out into the open, boom, the guys from the hill shoot you. Same from the green side. You get in the forest, you win forest, and then you just drive it open towards cap. Campers up here, boom, they kill you. So once you win forest, you have 2 options. You can keep going, but go the long way where there's cover here to spot all the way and get to these. There's terrain here you can hide behind. Or from green side, you win forest, you can go all the way around the long way towards the cap. Now, same as west side, when you let's say you spawn on red and 3 of your teammates go here and you notice, oh, there's 6 or 7 enemies coming to swarm forest. There's lots of places you can pull back. You can pull back to these buildings. You can pull back to these undulate. Do not be afraid on this map to retreat if you're outnumbered from both sides, okay? And Claus think it's not as important to win forest as it is to win this side. You have to win this side. If you just win forest and then come around here towards the camp, then the campers that sit on these hills on either side have the advantage. Other thing is artillery. Usually 9 times out of 10 they just go in bushes here, or from green side they just go in bushes here. You don't see artillery move up with team. 8 teammates go to forest and win this side. You don't see artillery following team usually. So if you want to kill scumbags, you can go here or here. Well, anyways, and I guess Claus should say, once the game has progressed and you know, for instance, forest is clear or west side is clear, then you can make move through middle towards enemy cap if you have to. But remember, stay away from middle unless you want to go back to garage right away, or unless you're a very good player and you know exactly which buildings to get behind to get right angles. Okay, so minimap is extra big. Look at our side here. So hopefully half of team goes this way to the 1, 2, 3 line, and half goes the other way to forest. Let's see what happens.
Time to roll out.
Okay, time to roll out. Now keep your eye on the minimap here. Claus will refer, and Claus will talk a little bit about the minimap. Let's see how team goes here. It looks like lots of our team, look at minimap, is going to the 1, 2, 3 line. That looks good. And there's a few going to forest. That looks good. Type 64 Scout is taking shortcut. And you look at middle here. Luckily, not a lot of team is going middle. Light tanks are cutting through middle to spot or go to forest. Going shortcut to forest or into middle there at edge of forest to spot. And Claus is just going to wait here. Look at Type 64 on minimap is spotted Scorpion. Okay. In AMX 12T, both scouts are going towards forest and spot. Look, they spotted a big enemy force heading towards forest. Most of our team has gone to 1, 2, 3 line. This is good. J Panther has gone in middle. Look at all enemies here. J Panther has gone in middle, so he's going to die. Our team has taken cover and edge of forest, so things look pretty good. This looks like it could be easy game. Oh, look at enemy IS-6 and J Panther went in middle. And they're both going to be dead really fast because Claus is going to get shots here. Claus has cover behind these hills. And of course it didn't go through, but see, so Claus can keep pulling back, take shots on this IS-6, and keep pulling back. Oh, here comes a T-71. So lots of stupids going in middle. And Claus missed. But you see, Claus can just pull back on hill and ridge lines and take shots here. IS-6 now is dead. He's a sitting duck. Terrible play. And we just have to keep retreating and slowly taking care of IS-6. You see, he's in no man's land now. No one can support him. And oh, Claus hit the dirt. This gun is freaking trolling Claus all the time. Okay, let's aim. There you go. And IS-6 is dead. Okay, so players that rushed middle are dead. Now look at minimap. Look at enemy team is in middle of forest, and our team is defensive positions around forest. Now this is smart. If you have overwhelming numbers, you rush. But if you don't, you can be patient like this, and our team will win forest soon. And on minimap, there's big force fighting on 1, 2, 3 line. You see that? Lots of enemies just sitting on that side of hill. So Claus is going to flank around now that middle is clear and take shots on KV5 and get trolled by this gun again, because this is a reward tank. So you get gun that fucking misses all the time and trolls you. But anyway, that's another story. So look at minimap. Most of the fight is on the 1, 2, 3 line. And now we have this KV5 surrounded. And Claus is pinging. If these guys go around the corner, we could take KV5 easy, but doesn't look like they want to. So let's aim and shoot KV up the ass. Claus have to shoot someone up the ass because this is a Claus video. Okay, so now look how this battle is going. This is why Klaus think 1, 2, 3 line is more important. Look at enemies in forest. They won forest. So what? Our team has pulled back, and they're going to kick their ass soon. What the hell are enemies going to do in forest? Nothing. They just sit in forest and wait for their team to lose this 1, 2, 3 line. And Klaus keep bouncing on this freaking KV5. But now Klaus's team has grown some balls. They've put their big boy pants on and moved up. Okay, good. We got KV5 out of the way. Look at forest. It's just one big cluster fucking forest. And it looks like enemies are getting killed. And now this is what Klaus means about these hills. Don't be afraid to go uphill and use your gun depression to shoot the stupids that think they're safe behind houses. You see on the west side here, all of Klaus's team is on low area. Klaus is taking the hill and shooting down, and of course his Russian tanks will bounce. Let's aim. Yeah, enemy armor is hit, and now Klaus's team is moving up. And from high ground here, Klaus can aim and just get trolled again by this gun. But you're getting the picture, aren't you? Klaus got to take shot on you. There you go. That one worked. Now look, forest is clear, so teammates are moving right through the middle. Look, forest is clear. They're not going around. They can go right through the middle because red team is falling like flies. Now look, Klaus will shoot him in the ass and bounce. Of course, freaking trolling gun. What the hell? Okay, aim this. There you go. And that's it. Cluster fucking forest. Our team did not push forest like maniacs. They stayed in cover and let enemies commit. And Klaus's team completely outplayed enemies on this 1, 2, 3 line. The 1, 2, 3 line won the game. Let's shoot this IS. Of course, didn't even scratch them. Game is over, but you get the picture. Okay, so post-game stats here. Look at this. Confederate medal. And let's just look at team score. Now, even getting trolled that many shots, Klaus has done almost 3,000 damage. Top XP on team. By using those hills, retreating gracefully, and knowing when to push over hills and using gun depression. So there you have it. Klaus believed that 1, 2, 3 line is most important on this map, and the hills are most important. And also knowing when to retreat. You don't have to push too hard on this map. You can pull back and have good positions to defend. Move up and pull back. Move up and pull back. It's not just a straight push. Forest is important too. If you can take forest quickly and then flank around, you can help team win. But if you get caught in a cluster fucking forest, you're really not helping. Well, you're shooting tanks, but strategically you're just stuck in forest. Anyway, both forest and 1, 2, 3 line are important, but Klaus think 1, 2, 3 line is more important on this map. Thank you all for watching All Epic, and let Klaus know if you appreciate this map tactic video. Thank you all for watching.